see you back again. Ready to try. Let's go try it. The next playlist in our catalogue tackles another key aspect of worldwide car culture: car customization. To show you the right way to rethink an existing car design, Motorfest went the extra mile and got in touch with a real master craftsman. That's right. This playlist is 100% inspired by the work of an unrivaled auto-tuning pioneer, Mr. Wataru Kato himself, and his signature brand, Liberty Walk. Liberty Walk is much more than just a simple trademark. It's actually 3 different approaches to a common customization philosophy: the Liberty mindset. Cars appeal to everyone in the world, and there is no limit to creativity. It's performance and customization without compromise. We're here. Here comes Liberty Walk, introduced by Mr. Kato himself.
リバティウォークプレイリストへようこそ。加藤航です。この日本からこのゲームでしか楽しめない素晴らしい体験を送ります。30年以上も世界中の車をリバティウォークスタイルでカスタムしてきました。みんなが驚き、喜ぶ LB カスタムカーで日本の伝統を大切にしながら作っています。その作品をこのモーターフェストならではの体験を通じてチェックしてみてください。リバティウォークの世界を旅して君がトップのその旅を終えることができたなら、僕のコレクションから特別な車をプレゼントするよ。
This is Liberty Walk, a step beyond the boundaries of customization. What is next in line? Without further ado, the first of the 3 Liberty Walk pillars, Liberty Works. Kato-san is busy with work, but it turns out we have another custom expert on site. Actually, you already know him.
Koji, remember me? Made in Japan, the pack, the guy with the Evo X? You shouldn't be surprised. It's a Liberty Walk playlist. I'm a customizer. That's all I needed to know. My country is the mecca of tuning. There's lots of things to say. But let's start with this. In Japan, every Custo lover knows the name Wataru Kato. Bringing his own style to bear on supercars. That's his thing. Your BMW is too dull, and you're in the Liberty Walk playlist, so let the tuning take over. Front bumper and rear wing, side skirt at ground level, wide fenders with rivets. Kato's signature, unmistakable. I'm done talking. Just show me what the car can do. Follows.
So, how do you like that modded BMW? Can you feel the difference? It has all the signature Liberty Works upgrades. A perfect way to set the mood. Good news, that car isn't going anywhere. You're taking it again for the next ride. And it's a long one. Plenty of time for you to get acquainted with a true Liberty Walk vehicle.
wrong with these wheels. Try to do it justice. It might end up as the reward for this playlist. Me of the cars from my custom magazines, the kind of style that leaves a mark on a kid. In the 90s, only a few tuners like Kato were customizing European and American cars like that. Aggressive and radical. Liberty Walk has 3 pillars with 3 distinct styles. Here we're going through the works part, Kato's original touch. Classic Japanese craft based on wide fenders, applied to the most beautiful exotic vehicles. The other pillars are nation and performance, but let's leave them for later. More than a style update on your BMW. Let's see. Boosted turbo, tougher chassis, more powerful brakes, and wider tires. Yeah, these guys are good. Don't be shy now. Set it free. Idea what Kato can do now? And it isn't over.
past Liberty Pillar. You're switching rides this time. We've got a modded Nissan GTR for you. Ready to go? Yep, we're going full Japan on this next event. I'll let Tochi take over now. He's not the chatty type, but when it comes to customs, you know, passion awakes. Almost there. Show them what you've got.
Look at this. Looks like we've got a color me run kind of vibe going on here. Back to basics for the last works race. A Nissan GTR with an insane body kit. You know Bosozoku? A bad boy thing, and clearly the inspiration here. Back in the 70s, Japanese clans loved to make noise and showcase their styles in illegal races. Those cars, it was crazy. Kato knows his classics. Now Bosozoku is mostly about oversized body kits. It's meant to be impressive. GTRs are a classic of the Japanese car culture. Aggressive by design, but as soon as they pass through Kato's hands, they become insane bangers. Come on now, finish that race. Liberty Works for now. Next, Liberty Nation.
And they're for everyone. That's written in the Liberty Walk DNA, so much so that one of their 3 pillars is entirely focused on this credo. Liberty Nation, as it's called, is all about applying the Liberty philosophy to any type of car, from any country in the world. Sports cars, sedans, or small everyday cars, from Japanese cars to imports, from big Mercedes to Mini Coopers. Every single car can become a unique supercar. To explore the second Liberty Walk pillar, Liberty Nation.
Look around you. Not the kind of car you expect to see at custom shows, huh? Trust me, I know my business. All tuning masterpieces. That's what Liberty Walk call Nation. Doesn't matter if it's a supercar or a sedan, these guys can dress anything up. They want to make their look universal, and believe me, they're getting there. Bodies have been dropped for slightly smaller ones, but I still can't see the gap between the side skirts and the ground. Let's hope there are no speed bumps in this race. Open your eyes. Chrysler SRT8 is meaner than the regular 300. With a V8 Hemi under the hood, you're more than a basic luxury sedan. That's it. See you on the finish line. Let's move on.
Have you ever seen a mini supercar? Our next event will show you the kind of impact Liberty Walk can have on cars you wouldn't expect to see customized. Liberty Nation is about any car type. Remember, to illustrate our point, we have just the perfect car.
Okay, I can get on board with city cars, if they look like this. When I tell you that these guys can custom anything, careful. Don't worry about the sand. It will take more to spoil that paint. Minis Those are fashion objects. Renowned designers have worked on this car, always respecting its British style. But a little Japanese touch doesn't hurt, right? Play with the camera. See for yourself. If you want to get into custom cars, my advice, keep an open mind. Look, you're driving a European car. Lots of different Euro styles. Look them up. My personal favorite is the German look, lowered to the max, bodywork removed, small diameter rims with a large offset. It's a stark style that stays faithful to the original, kind of similar to what we have here today. Swag, and there's even more on the Nation menu.
The Liberty Nation exhibition continues. This time, we've taken a distinguished and refined but powerful Mercedes, turned into a street cred optimized version of itself. Mercedes goes bad, Liberty Walk style.
Okay, you're driving a C63 AMG, and Mercedes are a hassle to modify. You want to keep their elegance, but add a little urban style. It's like making your grandpa wear a hat backwards. delicate. Watch the car. There's lots of work on it. With that car, though, I wouldn't change a thing. Maybe the wheels. I like them more imposing. Check out the Motorfest Custom Show, and I gotta say, you festival goers have some imagination. You've learned a lot, so no holding back. Next custom show, you need to show it off. Now show me some proper moves. This was Liberty Nation. Next and last step, Liberty Performance.
Driver, so we've been through 2 of the 3 Liberty Walk pillars. Liberty Works, the traditional fender-based customs made by Kato-san. Then, Liberty Nation, the unique Liberty customization applied to any car in the world, no matter the type or origin. Now it is time for you to discover the 3rd Liberty line, the Liberty Walk flagship brand, Liberty Performance. Performance takes on the most incredible supercars and gives them some extra flair and a healthy dose of individualism. The first custom ride of this segment, the Acura NSX.
Among your opponents. At one time, it was blasphemy to customize a Holy Ferrari. Nobody dared to think about it. Nobody except Kato. He took the car, kitted it out, customized it with his own style, and changed the game. Now everyone wants to modify the more exotic rides. Keywords now are supercars and performance. The look is more subdued, keeps things effective, and retains the original spirit of the car. Watch the car. There's lots of work on it. NSX has a hybrid powertrain. Add all the heavy custom you want. Its speed will still be lethal. Liberty Walk sells body kits for this car. They even make one for the 92 Honda NSX. Remember Shingo? He always wanted to get one of these. Do your job now. Push that engine. My crew would be crazy about that car.
Epic supercars and making them even cooler. That's one of the Liberty Walk mottos. Makes one wonder, how do you mod a car that's already beyond astounding, such as a Lamborghini? It turns out that Keto-san loves Lamborghinis, so you might get an answer to that question really soon.
Like we said, Liberty Walk is going for a different approach with their performance line. Top-end vehicle, different treatment. Light tuning, nothing too distorting. Front and side diffusers that widen the body while blending with the lines. All sublimated by subversive colors. I'm usually into buff street mods, but man, this is a beautiful job. I respect that. Kinda fitting considering the Aventador was upgraded several times by Lamborghini itself. "350 units in the world. Of those, maybe 10 custom by Liberty Walk. Tops. So you better drive clean." Careful. So like we said, Liberty Walk is going for a different approach with their performance line. Top-end vehicle, different treatment. Light tuning, nothing too distorting. Front and side diffusers that widen the body while blending with the lines. All sublimated by subversive colors. I'm usually into buff street mods, but man, this is a beautiful job. I respect that. That takes guts. Kinda fitting considering the Aventador was upgraded several times by Lamborghini itself. "350 units in the world. Of those, maybe 10 custom by Liberty Walk. Tops. So you better drive clean." this run. How about we go even faster next?
Lamborghini Aventador. Wow, that was mad. Do you think we can take it a step further? I think we can. Firstly, we will stay within the realm of Lamborghini. Then, we choose a model that's already been upgraded by the manufacturer. Say, the Lamborghini Huracan. Performante. A track-oriented version of the already incredible Huracan. Even more powerful, featuring additional tech and new design tweaks. Finally, let's give it the Liberty Performance treatment. Mark my words, the asphalt will crack under the wheels of this car.
Driving a Lamborghini Huracan Performante with a special Liberty Walk performance flavor. You see where I'm going, right? Yeah, your ride's a killer machine. You've got no excuse. Of all the Performante mechanical enhancements made by Lambo, they've added some final homemade tweaks. Wow, take it easy. car in its class, just like all the cars you're racing right now. You're in the biggest league possible. To sum up, one of the most impressive hypercars ever made, with an extra layer of Liberty performance tweaking. You think you'll be able to control that thing? Okay, you're in first position. You gonna push that car to its max speed or what? There, the coast is clear. Show me. Careful with that car. Cute path. I'm more used to Tokyo streets mostly at night, but sunny countryside rides, sure, why not? As long as we're driving a Lamborghini. Now drive. Lots of work on it. Performance part. Now you see, the customization world knows no bounds.
Driver, you've explored the Liberty Walk philosophy from all angles. Now, just like Kato-san, we're going to need you to take your game to the next level. We want to show you once and for all that the Liberty Walk customs aren't just great to look at. 3 customized cars, 1 from each Liberty line, to get you through a grand race around the whole island. the longest race Motorfest has organised so far. These cars can go the distance. Can you?
Motorfest clearly enjoys going the extra mile on these playlists. Actually, this time they're going for a whole 50 miles extra, so I hope you've had your breakfast. Not messing with you. You just signed up for a race that goes around the whole island, the full loop, during which you'll be driving 3 cars, one after another, one for each Liberty line. As you can see, it starts with Liberty Nation, with the return of the Mini Cooper. Be a long run demanding stamina and focus, so stop listening to me and get into it. switch to Liberty works. Expect a more buff ride and some extra speed. Coming right up. Careful for the swap. There you go. Back with the BMW M4 Liberty Walk Edition. My firm favorite of the day. Moving to second gear. Go kill it. is only seconds away. You know what that means, right? Third gear. Hold on to your seat. Back on the Liberty Performance side. With the fastest customized car of this whole Liberty Walk experience, the Huracan Performante by Liberty Performance. You know the car, it knows you. Get in sync and finish this. shouldn't be surprised. You kept pace with the pack last time after all. Looks like it wasn't just a fluke.
You haven't claimed your reward for this playlist. Well, driver, you've even managed to charm the stoic Toji. You have the Liberty spark in you. This was such a frantic run. I'm pretty sure Hawaii has never seen anything like it. Stunning performance, driver. At this rate, you'll soon know the island like the back of your hand. You've completed this playlist brilliantly. All you have to do now is drive to the container and get your reward. The BMW M4 by Liberty Walk. That's right. Didn't I tell you earlier that this car wasn't going anywhere? If you enjoyed this journey, there's plenty of options for you to prolong the fun and dive deeper into the car customization universe. You've got a full batch of Liberty Walk challenges to take on, plus countless tuning possibilities in the menu to customize your own car. Not forget our custom show to show off your best creations. Perhaps you can even rival Master Kato himself. I am quite certain your days as a car customizer are far from over. Is available, driver. A playlist is ready to try. Let's go try it. Of a new playlist, driver. Featuring a special guest, it's already shaping up to be explosive. Professional daredevils to craft a new experience for hotheads and customization enthusiasts. They've made a name for themselves by filming their gincanas, limitless races where drifting off the edge of a precipice and jumping over a helicopter become the norm. As you may have guessed, Hoonigan is here on the island. Motorfest designed a brand new playground for the occasion and invited Hoonigan to set up their HQ here. The place is just like them, fun and limitless, and you've got a whole playlist to discover it. trainer. The Hoonigan Chief Creative Officer, Brian Scotto, has something to tell you.
What up, everybody? Brian Scotto here from the Hoonigans, and this is the Gymkhana Grid Masters playlist. We'll go for it.
So, like, how many times I've heard this?
Have you ever listened, though? The crew at Motorfest invited us out here to do what Hoonigan does best, and that's build a Gymkhana right here in Hawaii. For this, we obviously need a driver that's ready to go fast and break a few things along the way. Before becoming a proper Gymkhana driver, you're gonna have to master the craft, and that means a bit of workshopping and a lot of action. Every Gymkhana driver gets a dope machine, and you will get yours. But first, you're gonna have to get to the end of this.
No room for cautious driving anymore. Here, you drive like a Hoonigan. Let's see what's coming up. Scott is waiting to introduce you to your new playground. Here, you're going to learn the ways of Hoonigan through various workshops set up by their team. Once your training is over, you'll be a real Gymkhana driver, capable of leading your own Gymkhana. But let's start at the beginning.
Yo, what's up? Scotto here from Hoonigan. Hey, I'm super stoked to see another aspiring Gymkhana driver. And I want to welcome you to Tire Slayer Studios, our headquarters. The Motorfest gave us free reign to create our own Gymkhana Grid playground and practice our craft. This is the place to hone and perfect our skills in 3 different level zones. Show me your creativity, and you might get your chance to become the Gymkhana Motorfest driver. But for now, let me just show you around. You're gonna love it here. Looks like you're not the only one working out today. Lots of drivers out to burn rubber. No pressure. There's no need to rush this morning. Hey, this guy ahead, he's doing great at donuts. New rule, the more tricks you perform, the more bucks you earn. But wait too long between tricks, and the bucks counter will drop. That bonus is for true Gymkhana Masters only. Our 360 Madman is back. Go slide his line, just follow his tire tracks. That's why I love this place. You have a wrecking ball, and you always have guys to get creative with it. Performing the wildest tricks. This is the Gymkhana DNA. takes a bit of preparation to become a Gymkhana driver. A lot, in fact. But for now, just remember this. If you have the right mindset, you'll be capable of anything. Like drifting to the edge of a canyon, or jumping over a helicopter, or, I don't know, anything. Coming to the end, and I haven't even told you about this monster that spits fire out of its V8. I mean, you are driving the mother of all Mustangs. Cross that line, and I'll tell you more about it. So in the first event, you already get to drive the Unicorn. Realize that's the wildest Gymkhana machine we have ever built. You're a lucky one. It took us 2 years to transform a 1965 Mustang into that. The updated version uses the same Ford V8, but this time with 2 massive turbos. Let's see how you did on this first outing. We'll film a few moments, a good way to see how you progress through the playlist. It's gonna take some time for you to harness all of this power. This thing makes crazy torque. It's not exactly a ride for beginners. All right, look, we're gonna keep the Unicorn, but we're gonna stay on the grid playground. I wanna see how accurately you can actually slide this thing around.
The real Gymkhana quest starts now with your first drills. Score as many points as possible by performing the requested stunts, and you're sure to impress Scotto. Shouldn't be an issue. The Unicorn was born to stunt.
Okay, first training session, we're gonna rough up the Unicorn a bit. We're focusing on Gymkhana essentials, big slides, and precision. Get the right amount of points, and we move on. You'll love the next trick. It's the grind rail. To grind these, you need to be properly aligned and to hit them at a high speed to slide all the way. And back again. A figure 8 ahead. Try not to slide too wide. Now toss it back the other way. For a little grind rail? Passing through these tunnels earns you points too. They force you to be precise. Come on, one last round. Give me a few more tricks. Dude, the unicorn, that's a tire-slaying monster. Don't be shy with it. Hell yeah, that's my driver. The first time we installed the grind rail was in Florida. We thought a car doing a skateboard trick, man, that's gotta be cool. And it was. You've just taken your first step in the quest to becoming a Gymkhana master. The tricks we set up require a ton of precision and therefore training. Proper car control requires timing and impact. Everything is weight balance. Engage the brake hard at that perfect moment, get proper steering, but above all, never lift. Let's see how you handled your first slides with the unicorn. So now the real test is going to be whether or not you can manage to put this all together in real Gymkhana conditions. First, out of this first stat I want to put together, there's 2 cars I want to see go head to head. Take your pick.
As much as you like in free drive. A great way to hone your new skills. As Scotto said, let's take a break before resuming your Gymkhana quest with a This versus That episode. Hoonigan does countless car-related things, from custo to pro racing. But one of their favorite activities is as simple as it is fun, to compare cars by racing them. Today, we're comparing 2 cars that are very special to our host. You'll find out more later. For now, you just have to pick your horse.
The Coupe Quattro, a turbo monster with infinite blueness. You're into This versus That event. The guys and I do it all the time. We put 2 cars on the grid and see which one is the fastest. We only compare cars for the fun of it. Don't worry if you lose. But let's see if you bet on the right horse. Our 2 competitors today belong to the collection of a true Volkswagen nerd, me. These cars on track, it makes me feel emotional. And a little bit anxious, to be honest. Don't crash yours, please. I'll tell Gary the same thing. This race is like seeing a Jack Ferdinand Porsche fighting a buffed up August Cork in the octagon. In the red corner, the 965 Turbo, upgraded to over 400 horsepower with Japanese aesthetics. Love this one. And in the blue corner, the 1990 Coupe Quattro with a big turbo that takes it up over 800 horsepower. A good little boy. They both have a lot of power and they're both insane. I'm not going to bed before kissing these two beauties goodnight. It calms me. Listen, you keep that to yourself, all right? It's just, you know, I'm really proud of these machines. See the volcano? My guys are preparing a first Gymkhana test for you over there. Things are gonna get real. The end is near. Oh boy, it's gonna be tough watching either of my babies lose. If you wanna push the car to its limit, now's the time. That wins the Quattro. Sorry about that, Ferdinand. All right. You did great. But honestly, this versus that was heartbreaking to watch. On one side, you've got this 1990 Audi Coupe Quattro that took me a mere 2 decades to see crazy hill climbing beast. And on the other, the ultimate goal for any VW, Audi, Porsche nerd like myself. One of the first 2 cars that Raw Welt ever built outside of Japan. Check out the hips on that thing. I know we patched this whole thing together, but I just can't watch either of these lose, so I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed for this one. All good? Can I open my eyes now? Let's meet at the foot of the volcano. It's time to put your skills to the test in an actual Gymkhana.
To the Gymkhana mindset. This event is a validation event, meaning you'll need to use the skills you've acquired on the playground. Scotto wants to see if you can use them in a time attack. The Unicorn will no longer be your mount for this event, replaced by a fully modified 3rd Gen Camaro. Hoonigan created this car at Chevrolet's own request. The brand wanted a special car for a special engine, a 632 crate engine, also called a big block. Hard to miss, this engine literally pierces the hood. Actually, it doesn't even have a hood. With the test driver.
Hey, welcome to the first test, the volcano. We really spruced up the place. The plan's simple. You go up to the summit, then drive down as fast as you can while performing various tricks. I want to see if you can be both fast and precise in such a challenging environment. All right, I'd be lying if I didn't happen to mention a few drivers might have gone down the ravine. It was kind of rough, but that's not going to happen to you. And after all, the Camaro, virtually unbreakable. Good luck.
Probably wondering, why a chopper? You'll find out soon. Time to see what you've learned. Finish the race on time. Do as many tricks as you can. And on top of winning that money, you'll win my heart. Deal? That big block is ultra powerful, and that's not a euphemism. But she's not a natural-born Gymkhana machine like the Unicorn. You can drift the street car for sure, but it's at your own risk with the handbrake. Yeah, you're gonna jump over it, like now. Now that's what we call proximity. This type of moment in a video with slow-mo, now that's badass. Remember, align properly to take the rail. We designed this path in reference to hill climbs, hardcore uphill races. But in a volcano, dude, you take it up a notch. Come on, I want to see you flirt with the precipice a little longer. Kill these tires. Watch out for roadworks, 100 meters ahead. Slaloming at high speed through roadworks, jumping over a chopper. That's why Gymkhanas exist. Follow the chopper. The end is right over there.
Well done. That time attack was crazy and honestly not very easy to negotiate, especially in a 1,000 horsepower Camaro. This machine owes its power to the extremely prominent 632 big block coming through the hood. We also beefed up the drivetrain, specifically going with straight cut gears, because Gymkhana drivers tend to be a little hard on their equipment and break everything. And by the way, we shot a couple highlight videos. I figured you might want to watch them. This race, it had its wow moments, but the others, they're going to need to be even more spectacular than that. I need you to go pick up this Mitsubishi Evo 9, and then you got to bring it back to the shop so Ron, the rally guru, and the boys can jump on it and get a build going.
Scotto just bought is waiting for you in a parking lot a little further on. You just have to take it back to the Hoonigan HQ so that they can give it their special treatment. Customization is their thing.
To find this Evo in this area. It's quite rare in the US, so I had to jump on it. I've told Ron, and the team can't wait to get their hands on it. And what's more, we've got a sunset and great sound. Everything's smiling on us. Chill out a bit. This car doesn't look like much. Just look at the interior. No frills, classic Japanese minimal. But there's always more. Mitsubishi gave us a nice inline four-cylinder with already 280 horsepower. That we're gonna turn up a bit. Believe me, this bad boy is gonna make an absolute Gymkhana beast. We just need to give it a Hoonigan touch. I think we add a little carbon to it, a good way to give it some street spirit. Like a carbon hood, roof, and 4 doors. Did I say a little carbon? I meant a lot. Creating a Gymkhana car is always exciting. You start with an idea, toss in some passion, fantasy, and insanity, and you get the ultimate car. Back to the Hoonigan HQ. Thanks for your help, appreciate it. Ron's inside. He's gonna take care of Mademoiselle.
About to start a new lesson and try new stunts. You know the drill by now. Anything you learn in the playground will come in handy later. New day, new car. You'll be driving the only electric Hoonigan car, which is probably the most powerful Gymkhana car, the Audi Hoonitron.
Second training session. Nobody at dawn. We've got the playground to ourselves. That was a precision strike section. You have to hit the sticks with your car's bumper. And that is a wall ride. You know how to drift against gravity? You're gonna learn. Today's all about using the skills you learned before and moving up a gear. New wall ride coming up. Try to skid when you're on top, but be careful. If you take off, you could lose control of your vehicle. All right, let's go again with the precision strike. The trick is not going too fast and just throwing the car in before the first stick. Pull the handbrake if you have to. last round, so I don't want to see one stick standing. Is the most futuristic of all Gymkhana cars. It could drift on the moon, so get me to the stratosphere.
All right, you dizzy yet? Should be. But I also think you're starting to finally understand what it is to Gymkhana. Donuts, the wall ride, the grind, they're all technical stunts and difficult to pull off, of course. But the true value is in the spectacle. Gymkhana is entertainment. The aim is to create the most dramatic and wild moments. It can take anywhere from 6 months to a year for us to gather all of the ideas and locations and everything, but a driver only has a few minutes to make it all work. Come on, check out your moves. The one advantage to EVs is the acceleration and instant torque. No matter the situation, you'll always have enough power to pull off a stunt. As always, we're gonna put your skills to the test. But let's change things up a bit. How about a little of this versus that? Go park the Hunatron. It's big block versus big block.
No time to rest on your laurels. Keep going, driver. You've seen how Scotto loves this versus that. We asked Hoonigan if they'd be willing to race one of their creations against one of our own. 50% Hoonigan, 50% Motorfest. Motorfest's 3100 vs the Hoonigan's third generation Camaro. These cars have one thing in common, and it's no small thing. They're both powered by the same big block engine. You're free to choose the car you want, of course, but I'm pretty sure the 3100 is going to win.
The Camaro Big Block, solid choice. Safe bet.
Wow, the turns are really rough here. Two Chevys, two big blocks, but only one winner. It's prophetic. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but I really like the concept of this race. tricky turns are back. Second lap. Modifying a classic pickup like the 3100, I admit, it's bold. I'm curious about the time they had to make it. On our side, we built that Camaro kit in 3 weeks. Even had it 3D printed. Thought a cockfight. We agree, but let it be said. Decisive lap. Chevy Camaro eating a Chevy 3100? Is that cannibalism?
Has decided the format for the next validation event, a race with stunts. This is probably one of the last events before the Gymkhana Motorfest, so you can be sure that Scotto will be paying close attention to your performance.
Just like the volcano, it's a practice run, your final one, so let's see you put those newfound skills to the test. We turned it up a bit this time. You're going to be racing against other drivers for this one. The car, the track, the electric atmosphere, it's all there. I want to show you how everything works together in Gymkhana. Throw down some crazy tricks, win the race, and I might just consider you for Gymkhana Motorfest. Good luck.
The kind of start that makes me happy. strike is up next. Remember to adapt your speed and throw your car before the first step. Go get him! You can either settle for winning the race, or try to impress me by doing as many tricks as possible. Not forgetting to blow up your opponents, of course. Go get him!
It's like it never happened.
Slide left, then slide right. Lightning, red neon light, and the Hoonatron. It's a blast. Just what we're looking for in Gymkhana. Create a unique atmosphere. A bit too wide here. This part is full of turns, the ideal zone for striking and winning bucks. Oh boy! The Gymkhana mind, you have it. wanted to play it cool, but color me impressed. You clearly have the drive and the moves we're looking for. But the Hunatron does make it kind of easy, doesn't it? Its design and inspiration came from one of the most legendary and important rally cars of all time, the S1 E2 Quattro. 2 Formula E engines allow this thing to absolutely incinerate tires. Thing is, you have the skills. See for yourself. Let's go. That's got to be my favorite moment of the race. Nice work, sport. You finally made it to the big show. My team and the crew at Motorfest are putting on the final details for Gymkhana Motorfest. But we have one more challenge for you.
Bravo, driver. You've been frescoed. It looks like you're going to be the Gymkhana driver for the big show. Well, just one extra challenge before that. To the Hoonigan HQ. With the Hoonicorn. This car is so iconic, it would be a shame not to call on it one last time.
All right, I brought you back here for one more challenge before I give you the keys to the house. Let me clarify. I took the Hoonicorn out for a ride this morning. Not the kind of car you'd expect to take a trip to the seaside, right? So I figured, with that setting, a drift record was the perfect thing to do. You know, casual stuff. All right, you see where I'm going with this? I want to see if you can beat my score in the same conditions. I don't think it's going to be too difficult with everything you've learned during the playlist. You have to beat my score. You really think you can do it? Use all the elements. Grind, donuts, everything you've learned is worth points. 30 seconds left. Only 25 seconds left. Only 20 seconds? I'm kidding. I'll stop doing that. It's not fair.
All right, I gotta admit, you got me on that one. You definitely shredded like your life depended on it. And you left your mark all over the barnyard. We appreciate that. Yeah, that's what we call victory donuts. All right, look, we waited long enough. You've done it. You're a Gymkhana driver now. Finish the playlist. Gymkhana Motorfest, here we come.
Access memory still holds a record of hearing Scotto say that it took a lot of preparation to become a Gymkhana driver. But no doubt you're more than ready. You've taken up all the challenges given by Hoonigan. Now it's time to lead your own Gymkhana. The show starts at Barber Harbour Point, and your new car is already in place. Have fun, Gymkhana driver.
This is it. This is what you've been waiting for, isn't it? To become a Gymkhana master. Motorfest allowed us to spice up the island with a huge Gymkhana grid playground and create the most entertaining race ever, littered with the craziest and wildest stunts we could think of. All right, this is your moment to drive as accurate as possible. It's your performance that'll make it exceptional. Remember that Evo 9? Well, Ron and the boys finally finished building it. And to christen it, I think we make it your machine for Gymkhana Motorfest. I think it's time to rip it.
Let's go. Your car, your moment, your Gymkhana. And I'm not going to be holding your hand for this one. Just do what you have learned. We're going to film this race. It's too important. All I ask is that you go all the way to get the dopest shots we can get. Grind all the rails, burn it to the rims, and jump your heart out. You're gonna love what's beyond the lighthouse. Hey, yo! that was a close call. Come on, it's not over yet. This giant pineapple needs its 360. It deserves it. Knock yourself out. I need intravenous tricks. That's it. Gymkhana mastery.
That was dope. And I'm not going to use too many adjectives here. We'll just let the footage speak for itself. Now, let me introduce Gymkhana Motorfest, featuring the Evo 9, starring you. That's right. The Evo 9, you'll be driving it because you earned it.
There's a reward vehicle waiting for you. You've done a Gymkhana with this car. You have a unique bond with it. The Lancer Evo 9 Hoonigan version is your Gymkhana car forever. Congratulations! Playlist is ready to try. Let's go try it. Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver. Cars are much more than just vehicles. And around the world, no cars evoke more emotion or generate more fantasy than movie cars.